South Africa continues to grapple with alarming crime rates, placing it among the highest in the world. As this issue weighs heavily on the hearts and minds of many, communities are rallying together to demand change and safety. One brave individual from the neighborhoods of Hillbrow and Yeoville has taken it upon herself to reach out to President Cyril Ramaphosa in pursuit of a safer environment for her community. In an open letter, she articulates the fears and frustrations of residents living amidst a rising tide of violence and crime. Now, joining us as we delve into the matter, we're being joined by Thulile Gambushe. Thank you so much, Thulile, for joining us on the news.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you're a South African residing in South Africa. Let's start by understanding the factors that actually fuel the crime rates that we've seen spike in South Africa and what your letter to the president seeks to achieve.
Well, crime rates in South Africa is bad, and it feels like it's growing every day instead of getting better, and the officials exercising their positions. It seems like there's corruption every day. So my letter to the president is straightforward. We need change.
So what sort of change is your letter clamoring for? I'd like you to itemize the details of that letter, the solutions that you're proffering.
Yeah, I mean, we know right now that he's trying to give Nigeria, or rather he has given Nigeria an entry, multiple entry. It's a problem because I live in Hillbrow. I grew up in Hillbrow. I'm surrounded by drugs. I'm surrounded by corruption. Even the officials, subs, can't exercise their duties within this area. It seems like the criminals or the corrupt ones actually have it easy in Hillbrow or in my surrounding neighborhood.
So what you're saying is that the crime rate in South Africa is perpetrated by non-South Africans?
Most cases, yes.
I'd like to have an understanding of that, because what the president did as regards the multiple visa is to boost economy and to boost the relationship that Nigeria has with South Africa, and to equally increase, traffic in terms of business between both countries, most especially this Yuletide season. So don't you think that is a plus for the country as against the fear of the crime rates that are spiked in the country?
No. What the president did was to boost his own business interest on our behalf as South Africans, without even engaging us or without even scaling the country's readiness to actually exercise all this or his business interest. So it's not going to help us with anything. At the moment, we are having a crisis with electricity. We are having a crisis with water. If he's opening such doors for other people to come inside the country and perform their businesses, how are they going to perform their businesses in such an embarrassment country? It's embarrassing. There's no electricity, there's no water.
Well, if those who are bringing their businesses are not too bothered about the challenges that the country is faced with, knowing fully well that the president is on top of the situation to deal with the issue around power crisis, don't you think that is actually nice? The problem might even be coming with solutions around power for the country.
I think it would have been nice if he had cleaned his country before allowing any other visitors to come and reside in South Africa, because we know it's just like tourists. Most of foreigners that came to South Africa, they came in as tourists and they've never left. They are now residents. They are now telling us our law and our constitution.
Okay, so before I let you go, Thulile, I'd like you to give me probably a few incidences or empirical evidence that justifies that non-South Africans, whether from Nigeria or from other countries, are the one that have actually perpetrated or spiked the cases of criminality that we're seeing in your country. Maybe just one or two instances, or maybe a fact that details that.
All right. I just wish you could actually come to Hillbrow for a walkabout one day and get to witness it yourself. Like in the letter, I grew up in Hillbrow, and having to be in Hillbrow, I've started witnessing drugs transactions in 2021. Me knowing that there's certain people that are taking illegal substance within my neighborhood, and now they do it freely. There's robberies that actually steal phones from people. They mark people and they go sell those phones to Nigerians that are actually always roaming around the streets of Hillbrow at night, waiting to buy those type of phones, or waiting for customers to buy drugs from them. So it's a problem. What the government is doing, he does not even know Hillbrow himself. He has never even walked in Hillbrow himself. We are crumbling. We've got infrastructures that is crumbling. We've got buildings that are neglected, that is actually causing it to hijack buildings.
Okay. Thulile Gambushe, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us.
Thank you.